Anita, can you tell me what SAMM is?
Well, SAMM Merseyside is a support group supporting families after murder and manslaughter. When you lose somebody, you often find you've got nowhere to go, nowhere to turn. SAMM mans a 24-hour helpline. In my own case, SAMM Merseyside came out in the very early days of me losing Liam, supported me through the court case, and gave practical and emotional support to myself and my family. And it's just something that has carried on from there, and I still feel as if I need to come to this place as a group, talk with other families, because basically we're all in the same boat really. And here's somewhere we can chat and make friends and try and make some sense out of what's happened to us as families.
What sort of projects do SAMM do?
Apart from supporting families, we've been going into schools. The education, I think, of the young people is really important, and it's consequences of what these young people are going out and doing. Going to schools and speak to young children, tell them what happens if they carry a knife. The knife could be used on them, turned against them. Any type of violence can cause total devastation for families and also for themselves. We've been also dealing very closely with Yachts in Liverpool, the young offenders. These are young people who have been to court, been caught in possession of a knife. They have to do a programme. The judges say, well, you either do this programme or you go to prison. So obviously they're going to say they'll do the programme. We were asked to come in on this programme. They do get shown horrific photographs on the course and spoken to, but the young people that we have dealt with, they said the most that had the impact was us mums going in and speaking to them of what has happened to us. And it's real to them, it really is real. And the feedback we've had of the young people who spoke to the minister, Mr. David Hanson, came down, and the young people actually spoke to the minister and said, well, basically, this is the best part of the programme. These mums, and we do tell them the truth, we don't hold anything back, they get it both barrels. And the lads actually have been in touch, and thank God they're getting on with their lives. What we don't want any more members. We really, really don't. We want to close this place down, throw the key away. But it is happening. It really is. It's all the time. And the government and the justice system, I don't think they realise, everything seems to be for the perpetrator all the time. We're the ones serving the life sentences. We've actually been into prisons. And the prisoners were visibly upset by the time we finished. A group of us mums went in. And it's like, well, okay, right, you're in here. This is the devastation that you've caught outside of this prison. And I told them straight, I'd lock you all up and throw the key away. I hope anybody that does things like that, they rot in hell. We're doing this. We're doing it for our families, for ourselves, for our loved ones, and for any future families that we get. And this is why we're doing the work we're doing.
And you mentioned the family. Just remind us what happened to Liam in your case.
Liam was 18 on the 13th of March 2006. He went out trying to stop a couple of youths riding these mini motorbikes outside my house and splashing mud. He went up the street to have a word with them. The older brother, Gary Craig, came out the house and stabbed Liam 8 times with a lock knife. He's now serving an inadequate sentence, as far as I'm concerned, of 10 years, which I think is absolutely appalling.
How has the justice system served you as a mother and your family?
Very badly. Very, very badly. They're all for these prisoners' human rights, which really makes me angry. My attitude is, what about Liam's human rights? He had a right to live. He was a decent lad. No, I think it's totally wrong. Totally wrong. I think the justice system is awful.